Hi guys.
Hi everyone, it's Michelle from MDDs. Please join in. We have an important topic we want to talk about today.
So let's share. Let me share to program.
Please
to
join in, share this video. We're talking about the seven deadly sins today.
I think I'm the first person to join your live broadcast.
Thank you so much, Mommy.
I am the first to join Michelle's broadcast today.
Please join in, guys. Join in, share this video. It's all about the seven deadly sins today.
Can you call Daddy to take care of her, please?
Yeah. And you go and sleep, that's it. Who will be interested in talking about the seven deadly sins? Please join in, share this video if you think this is an interesting topic. Uh-oh, Divya. Uh-oh. Come and pick up this plate and then go and sleep, please. Oh, let me do it first.
So thank you all so much for joining us. So Michelle is, she brought the topic to discuss this morning. Very early in the morning, she said she would like to talk about 7 deadly sins. Okay, and yeah, I'm here to support her. And let's support her. Let's just support her so that she can do better, because she's always into telling me what is right, or telling us here at home what is right and wrong, how to behave normal, what to do right to please God, and that surprises me. So since she's always bringing up all this kind of topics, so I thought to myself, yeah, why not? I'm here for you, just to give her a little bit power and help her to as well digress on the few that I know, guys. Okay, so you all are as well here, please, to just guide Michelle as much as you want to teach other children that are at her age or coming up right now, or somebody like me. I would as well love to know 7 deadly sins.
The phone. It's just
the phone, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So guys, I don't know if
they are still joining, so that they all will get the picture.
Okay.
They are still joining, so let's just wait a little bit.
We are talking about the 7 deadly sins this evening. Please.
So I'm very excited. I'm as excited as you guys are, because it was very early in the morning when she was getting herself prepared for school, when she brought out, started to tell me 7 deadly sins and and the opposite of 7 deadly sins. I was like, I hope I'm included though. I hope I will visit heaven. No.
Yes. I told Mommy this morning that Mommy will definitely enter heaven with all the good things and her good heart.
I hope so. Let's see what you got for us.
She has all the opposites of the 7 deadly sins.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure. I don't know what else you are doing, though.
Hey.
But what I know, what I see, I'm sure.
So guys, share. Let Michelle's mates follow her up, join us. If our mothers are there, please, maybe you can watch with your kids. And we don't know much. I don't know how much Michelle knows. He said we are here for you people. Oh, thank you so much.
Somebody
Sandra
said sins can't be measured. Of course not, but
the major 7 deadly sins, which
lead to other sins.
Yeah, which lead to other sins.
That is
of
the
course.
whole point.
Yeah, exactly.
So guys, are we enough to start?
Let's get up to 500.
It may be a revelation.
Yeah, it is maybe a revelation.
What?
Yeah, that you wake up very early this morning, though you were always talking about what is right, what one could do right, and all those things. I was never taking you, not like as if I don't take it serious, but we discussed it and But then early this morning, around 6 something, you came up with 7 deadly sins. I was like, 7 deadly sins. What are those? And she mentioned few, and then suddenly she must go to school, get herself ready, and say, okay, when she comes back, she would like to discuss it. But she's nervous. So, okay, I'm here. I will stand here. So, guys, support us, okay? So let's start already. Let's start already. Otherwise, the other ones will watch it later. So, which one is the first one? Go ahead.
So the 7 deadly sins include the following.
Let's start with the first.
Yes.
Just one.
Envy. I think envy, everybody knows what envy means. Envy is just basically being overly jealous about someone's status, about their wealth, about their popularity.
Speak the way and when I go understand, though.
Mommy, let me just
Please.
speak my own now.
No,
let me
please.
just speak my own.
Speak, you know, like Pakororo. You know, all of us when they here, we not go school, I beg, though. Speak Pidgin English or so. Anyone you can, yeah. Speak the original English or Pidgin, the one that they understand, the one I can understand.
I don't want to do it like this now.
You want one like this?
Yes.
But I will not understand now. That is my problem.
You know,
I
like
didn't go to
English
school.
now.
Huh?
You don't want to learn English.
I be one learn now. Make I learn na. I want learn the English. More will start with small. Small, I beg though.
Okay, so let me try to activate my African accent.
Yeah,
my Nigerian accent.
Yes, your mother is Pakororo.
Just because of I wanted to do it professionally, like with a professional English, guys. But okay.
Please, for my sake.
So being envy just means you are jealous. You are very, very, very jealous. You are jealous of that person's status in the city or in the country or whatsoever. You are so jealous that you could harm the person in any way. So, for example, mommy is now a successful lady who used to be a village girl. For example, when all her other village mates are starting to look at her and say, this lady, she must have done a money ritual whatsoever. They are jealous, they envy her. So that is basically envy, and envy is very, very bad, as you can see, because envy can lead to killing somebody, and killing is almost unforgivable. Like killing a human being who has never done you any wrong is very, very unforgivable in my opinion. But it's God's decision who to forgive and who to not forgive.
Yeah,
but I'm sure
even in the Bible it was written, envy rots the bones. Because you that envy others, it rots your bone. You know, it damages you.
Yes, it damages you.
It damages you from the inside out, and God does not accept it.
If you're already rotten, all your bones are rotten. I doubt God will let somebody that evil and envious into heaven, into his paradise.
Because even before, when you start to jealous somebody, it starts with jealousy and then it leads to envy.
Yes.
When you envy someone, you even have a lot of sleepless nights, because before you are able to kiss someone, it takes you a long time to execute it.
Exactly.
In this period or in this process where you are fighting so hard to, like, bring this person out of that position which this person is.
You do anything.
You go out of your way. You carry a lot of burden and load in your heart. You have sleepless night, so your bones are automatically rotten.
Yes. And with jealousy, it starts very small, and everybody, I must admit, everybody is a little bit jealous.
Yeah.
It's normal. It's a common human thing.
Yeah, everybody have 10% of jealousy.
Yeah, 10% of jealousy. Like any kind of jealousy, if you're jealous of, I don't know, somebody's pretty eyelashes, whatsoever, it's normal, but you're not going to kill this person because they have prettier eyelashes than you.
So you are measuring now that this is one of the deadly.
This is of the 7 deadly
sins. Deadly sins. So we should try to avoid envy.
Yes, we should
try.
The
point is that whatever you are and whatever I am, we are both useful to one another.
Exactly.
It's just that if we are not useful to you now, or for example, you are not useful to me now, I'm not useful to you now, doesn't mean that you are not going to be useful. We are not going to be useful to one another in the nearest future. And we say in the nearest future, it could be tomorrow, it could be next week, it could be anytime soon. Yes. So everybody needs everybody. So we should try to minimize that envy. Jealousy is okay. You can say, oh, I jealous you, I want to imitate this person. 10% is normal. But envy rots the bone. Envy, you already crossed the boundary. So God hates it very much, according to, as Michelle is explaining it, according to the Bible.
And so maybe you should try kindness instead of being envious. If you feel like I'm speaking to you,
is kindness opposite of envy?
Kindness is the opposite of envy.
Okay.
So if you feel like I'm speaking to you, please try kindness instead of envy. It will be better for you. It will be better for everybody around you, for your soul and for your life.
Yeah.
So second on my list is wrath. Wrath is another word for rage, and rage is another word for anger. Excessive anger.
Excessive anger. Okay.
You are full of anger all the time. You have any small thing bring out hatred.
Provokes you.
You are full of hatred and anger, and towards everybody. Nobody you really like. You feel disgusted by everybody. Disgusted, and
that person must be depressed.
yes,
That person must be sick in the head to have anger for everybody.
yes, perhaps.
Okay.
And
And that is one of the deadly sins.
that is this, yes.
So that we will know, because most people are always very angry.
Like angry for no actual reason.
Yeah,
Everything just
every little thing
disgusts
pisses
you,
them off.
What it just triggers the anger in you, and that is a very bad thing, because, like I said, the 7 deadly sins can most definitely lead to higher sins, to other sins, and then you are rotten.
Yeah, because even being aggressive, being so angry with every little thing, when you are angry, you are aggressive, you can easily take something and hit somebody, and then there goes the person's life. You know, there goes the person's life. Say, ha ha ha, Mom and Michelle, just look at your evangelism face, laughing and preach at the same time. If you both are preachers, I would not concentrate due to the smile. Okay, thank you so much.
And good looks. Hey.
And good looks. Okay.
Well, thank you.
Thank you so much. We are really discussing.
Really discussing. We're
Okay.
not actually.
Anger is not good, because anger is something
good.
that can lead you into something you can regret. You know, during the time of anger, you can't think.
Yes.
And then
your mind is just full of hatred.
It's full of hate. So it is something we have to try our best to reduce, or at least never to do at all. And what is the opposite of the anger or wrath?
Wrath.
Wrath, yeah. Rabbits.
The opposite of anger in this case is patience.
Yeah.
If you are patient, you will not be angry fast. You will not be angry that fast. Everybody can be angry. Everybody can be angry in some way, but nobody. If you really have that much hate in you, you must learn how to be patient. Patience is a very big factor. Tolerance is a very big factor, so you can live a happy life. Of course, if you're not patient, any little thing, you just start flipping out. You start being angry. You start shouting. You start yelling. You start shaking yourself. So try to learn patience. Everybody needs patience in their life.
Yeah.
Without patience,
I think patience is very, very much necessary.
It's
in
very necessary,
every way and
everything.
ramification of life. Patience is very, very necessary, because you see yourself being patient at a time, maybe when people will even tell you, walk away, you realize that you waited just a little bit longer, and then you see it favoring you. You see it coming to positive again.
Yes.
And then you see, people start telling you, thank God you were patient, thank God you waited, and all those things. And also, when you are always aggressive and you do something wrong, that is the other side of it, you must have did like killing somebody, and then you realize, oh, I did it out of anger. If I had known, I would have been patient, or I would have waited a little longer. So I think it is very, very good for us to apply discretion, apply patience. Just wait a little bit. Even before you open your mouth to retaliate or to reply to that person that has been provoking you, just still wait 1 hour, or wait one more day. One more day. Just be patient. Don't utter any word yet, so that it will not lead you to hell.
And
that is good.
People I'm speaking my American
Please
accent.
speak.
In most cases, oh God, mommy, please. In most cases, the people who have that much hate in them are also very much pessimistic, which means they only think everything bad just happens to them. Everything bad, which you can see now, is without being patient. You think everything is bad for you. If something bad happened to you just now, you will not wait for a good thing to come. You already know my life is miserable already, just because of one thing that you lost, or that you failed at. Doesn't mean that for your future goals or whatever you have in mind will not come to pass. If you are patient and walk towards that place where you want to be, it will definitely work. But without patience, you will not get there. And then you'll be angry at yourself, angry at others, because you're angry at yourself. If you are not happy with yourself, you will not be happy with others.
Exactly.
It will not work.
Yeah.
So if you're pessimistic, being pessimistic equals being angry automatically, because
and this is what
just angry with yourself.
our new generation actually need, patience, because we don't have patience anymore. We don't have patience anymore. The children of these days, we don't have patience anymore. And I pray that God will give you reason to be patient, to support us to be patient, to give us that spirit of patience, endurance, because most of us now these days, the new Gen Z, once they graduate from school or they finish from school, they are so impatient. They are already angry. They are already aggressive. Oh, I concluded my school. I want to make money. I want to drive a Range Rover or that car. Where we say, I tell you, I'm going to buy for me. What do they call them?
Jeep.
Not Jeep. The other one.
Range Rover.
No, not Range Rover.
Porsche.
Porsche. Make them buy me Porsche. They want to drive Porsche or drive Gucci. They use Gucci and all those things. Be patient. Be patient. Once you are not patient, you can end up in hell. And we do not know for sure if hell is real. So you as a child, even hell is here on earth. So please, my children, try your best to apply patience. Don't be in a hurry to make any decision on life. Don't be in a hurry to hit somebody or be aggressive and all those. Yes. Because it's one of the deadly sins. Let's go to the number 3.
Excessive anger, you know.
Excessive anger,
that
of
is another one of the second of the 7 deadly sins. The third on my list is greed. This is what many people are what is it called?
Greed.
Yeah,
that are killing many people.
It's killing many people from the inside out. If you're being greedy, being greedy means you have a high desire of possessing material things.
Yeah.
You want all the material things in the world. If you don't have them, you get angry. And you will not share with anybody. You don't have the mind of sharing and giving, which is a bad thing, because God wants us to give and receive. Give and you shall receive. Right?
Yeah, give and it shall be given unto you back. Yes, exactly.
Yes.
Do you really read Bible all the time? How do you know it?
Some things I still remember from like when I.
And you still read?
I still read. Yes, I'm trying to read more now because
That is nice. Because somebody like me, guys.
And it's a big sin against
very
God.
Good in reading Bible. No, I read Bible all the time. You took from me.
Yes.
My daughter took from me. Go ahead.
Okay. So that is a very big sin against God, because God wants us to give, to be kind, and
to the less privileged. We should not consume everything. We shouldn't be greedy
not even
to want to collect everything, right?
Yes, not even only to the less privileged, but to everybody.
To everybody.
To your friends, to your family. If, for example, if you're a greedy person, you will not even give me clothes to wear, because you don't want to waste your money on me. Because
there are some parents they don't really buy much for their children.
That is greedy. That is greed. So if you only care about your selfish interests, or anything has to do with you, with yourself, only with your own body, is what concerns you. Anything else that has to do with your friends, your family, less privileged people, it not concern you. So that is a very bad thing and a sin against God. Don't be greedy. Try being what is it called?
Kind?
Not kind, like give charity to the ones that need.
Okay.
Instead, if you have a
generosity,
lot, being generous.
Being generous.
I don't think there's a word for like charity. Charitos, no, probably.
Yeah, generous. Yeah.
Generous, yes.
Kind-hearted, something like that. Yeah.
If you have the privilege of having a lot of money, like you have so much money and you don't know what to do with it, why not give it to the people who really are in need? Why not share with people who
like
to
keep, but
you have like millions of euros, of dollars, but you cannot give like 100,000 from millions, guys. Keep in mind, millions. You don't want to give 100,000 euro to people who are really in need, who are literally dying, who are dying, guys, from not having enough food, from not being clothed in the cold.
Continue to give Michelle light, guys. She's trying, really. Let's encourage her.
So, guys,
she's really trying.
Try being generous. If you know you have, but you don't want to give, try being generous.
God hates it very much. God dislikes it, despises it, knowing that you have excess and you are not giving.
Yes.
Even when you do not see, there is a secret in giving. There is a secret in what do you call it? Greed. Opposite of greed is generous.
Yeah, being generous. Charity.
One thing, the Bible have said it all. I don't know who wrote the Bible. I believe God wrote this Bible, because everything that is in the Bible is really happening in reality, either we like it or not. So Michelle is talking to the new generation and as well to me, that give and it shall be given unto you. Even in the Bible, it was written that I was naked, you clothed me, and I was hungry, you fed me. For this reason, God will shower a lot of blessing upon you. So many people are too greedy. They think keeping is the main thing. But they have forgotten that when you give, the way you get it back from God is million folds. With peace. So
it's more worth than whatever you are giving to
yes, with peace. Because what God gives you in return will be too much, like wisdom, knowledge, understanding,
love,
peace of mind, love, happiness, harmony, you know. All these things are necessary. These are the things that you need. But there are so many people who are so greedy. They have 20 cars parked in their compound. They have a lot of houses. They have a lot of money in their account. But they don't have peace, guys. This is exactly what, even it is already happening right here, that it is 7 deadly. When they say 7 deadly sin, that means you having so much and yet you are not happy. Look at the 3 things Michelle has mentioned now so far. The very first one was
envy.
Envy. When you are envying someone, automatically you are having a restless night. It takes you forever. You whenever you see this person, your mind is boiling. Now, automatically it's affecting you yourself that is envying someone else. Now, the second one says anger. When you are always angry, you can only imagine. Here on earth, you are always bitter. No peace, no happiness, no joy, always angry with everybody, every little thing pissed you off. You have no peace. So this sin that we say when we die, we are going to go to hell, is already happening to us here on earth. Because what is life without peace? What is life without rest of mind? What is life without joy, without being able to laugh out loud? Then the third one, you mentioned, which one?
Greed.
Greed. How can you have so much not giving to others? My brothers and sisters, let's learn how to give. Even like all these people, when you see some people to follow on Facebook, just to press that Facebook follow is not going to do you anything. You are so greedy not to follow. That is minor greed. You don't want to support one another. It's not by giving only money. It's not by giving food. You will not follow your mates just to make the person successful. Please, let's be free. Let's not be greedy. Let's be generous. Let's give to everybody. Thank you. So let's go to the number 4.
Wait, and let's also remember that all these things that I am listing up, they are common human feelings and things, but you should not overdo it. If you over jealous somebody, is envy is a big sin. Everybody has jealousy in them. Everybody has kind of anger in them. It's normal. It's a normal human feeling. You can be angry at something, but then it will pass. Of course, if you don't have wrath, then you pass and you'll be happy. You go on with your life. And with greed, of course, a human being has to be
a little greedy.
A little bit greedy.
A little bit greedy is necessary.
Because if you only give, and no matter how good you feel, if you don't take care of yourself as well, like also thinking about yourself, being a little bit selfish, your life, your only reason for living is to live for others. You only
that
do
is
what
not
other
good
people
enough.
please.
Because that is why the Bible said it all, and it says we should love our neighbor as ourselves. So that means you should be good first before giving to others.
Exactly.
And you should
also
try to
think about yourself. Not only it's good you think about others, but don't neglect yourself, your own personal needs.
Yes, exactly.
So going on to the 4th is sloth. Sloth just means physical laziness or mental, otherwise said spiritual laziness. This is disgrace to God. Like sloth rejects the grace of God. Because if you are spiritually lazy, you don't have the energy to serve God. You don't have the energy to do something good. You are only, laying down, just doing anything. You are even too lazy to look at your phone. Spiritual and physical laziness.
They have that kind of thing. Is it existing?
Yes, it exists. Like I don't know. It seems like it exists. If there's something called sloth.
Yeah.
It's just when you just don't have the will and energy to do anything that pleases God, you will not do it. Anything that even pleases devil, you will not do it. Nothing at all. But it pleases devil because you're not doing anything that pleases God.
Yeah, of course, that is the devil's wish.
That is devil's
for
wish.
you to get rotten and
Yes.
sit down there.
You sit down, you rot by not doing anything. You rot. You don't do anything good. You don't do anything bad. But not doing anything good makes.
There's no way you cannot do anything bad while sitting lazy. You must envy.
Yeah.
You must have anger in you. You know, understand?
When you're sloth.
Yeah, of course.
But
These
when
things
you're
will
sloth,
be in this person, of course.
It's
Though
not- I
everybody
don't
have it, but this person is definitely going to have it SS.
I don't know, because sloth only seems like when you really don't have the
You will
will,
not have
you
food
don't
now.
want to serve God. You don't want to be good to others. You just don't even want to be good to yourself. You are just neglecting everything, everybody.
That
Because you're
is
too
sickness.
lazy. It's like it's basically a sickness.
Free thinker.
It's a mental sickness. You don't care about anything. You're just lazy.
Maybe people like this do exist, so, but I never
Definitely,
really
right.
come across such
Yes, so
persons. Okay.
Sloth rejects the grace.
And what is the
God.
opposite of it?
The opposite of sloth is diligence.
Okay. None of the both English that I understand actually, but it's okay.
Diligence means when you do something, like you have the will to do something. That is like, it's obvious. Mommy, you must learn English, please.
Yeah, I'm trying to learn
You must
English.
learn English, because this, I just explained what sloth is. Sloth is when you don't have the will to do anything at all.
Yes, ma'am.
Not do good,
Okay, ma'am.
not do bad, not do anything that pleases God.
Okay.
And diligence is just you put effort in doing something.
Diligence.
Diligence.
So guys, I have saved that. I have saved that. Diligence. Opposite, not diligency. This one want to start with in fake
Diligence.
English again.
Everybody have a different pronunciation.
Hey,
But-
my daughter, thank you so much, Jari.
No problem.
I'm so very happy to have you. Continue
No
to
problem.
teach
So
me
diligence.
English. Don't worry. Before I complete 60, I will speak very fluent English. I'm going to show you guys here that I can speak English with at the age of 60. Go ahead.
So, to people who feel like I'm speaking to them, if you think you're not doing good enough to please God, try diligence. Try putting effort in doing at least anything. Diligent is obedient. Yes, you are obedient, like doing something,
Okay, obedience to
doing
God.
something and doing it perfectly.
Yeah.
Like just putting effort in something, basically.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
nobody can do anything 100% perfectly, of course.
Yeah.
But at least putting effort in it and showing you are willing to do it is diligence. Huh? What?
I don't bump the
Continue.
king.
I hope you are proud of me, mommy.
When I'm learning from you, yes, ma. Go
Speaking,
ahead, ma.
speaking of which, pride
Pride.
is next. Since I said proud of me, but not in that way. God forbid, I'm not a proud person in that
Okay.
sense. Pride is the most serious of the 7 deadly sins, and many people, on countless people.
Uncountable.
Uncountless? Is it not also a word? I've heard it before. Uncountable people.
No, that is how they speak it at Igmanke. Uncountable. But countless is the real English, but uncountable is the better one.
Yes, mommy.
Okay.
So it's just many people. Like you cannot count the amount of people who have have pride, like holding themselves up above anybody else. Nobody can top them. Nobody's allowed to talk to them. If you want to talk
Even
to
me
them,
hates the pride. I hate
yeah,
pride.
If you want to talk to them, you have to beg. Say, please let me talk to you now. Please let me talk to you. And you are like God. You are God himself.
Yeah.
This is what they want. People with pride think they're even close to God in that sense. Like, huh?
God resists them.
Yeah, God resists, of course, but like they think they can be as high as God for other people to praise them and preach them and praise them.
Praise them, respect
And
them,
kneel down
honor
for
them,
them.
appreciate them.
No, of course that is normal. Like everybody wants to be appreciated.
Appreciate them. No, I mean in different ways.
Yes, in a different way.
In
They
a very
just-
high level, too much of it is bad.
Yes, and that pride is also the source of all the other sins I've mentioned. If you have pride, you might not be envious, but people will be envious of you. You know what I mean? You are the person who is like high on top, and then many people could be envious of you. Because they want your status.
Pride has nothing to do with you being on top there. There are some people that have nothing, they are nobody, but they have so much pride.
You think
Okay,
you're
you
on
think
top.
you are on top.
Yes, so
Okay.
in that case, you think you're on top, you show that for you, you're on top.
Yeah.
Nobody can talk
They
to
have
you.
their nose up. They are standing up there.
If
Yeah,
anybody
you are right.
talks to the person anyhow, it's slap or anything. I don't know. But then, if people are actually good, like, there are a lot of celebrities and people who are actually successful who have pride. So if they're actually successful, but their pride is just too much, people will be envious of them. Because they want to have their status if they're already successful, not if they're just anybody small person. So if they're successful, people will start being
to this person.
People will start being envious of that person, and the person himself is already full of pride. So both of them are, what is it called? Like fighting with this one of the 7 deadly sins, 2 of the 7 deadly sins. One is envious of the person who is proud.
Having pride.
Is too proud. So you see this? It is the source of others, of other 7 of the deadly sins.
Okay, and what is the opposite of this?
It's also it's just believing that you're essentially better than everybody else. Then the opposite of pride is humility, being human. Everybody's equal at a stage. Everybody's equal, competing. Kind of
competing.
Yes.
Okay,
it's not really competing because the person, I don't know if it's competing, if you can call it competing, because they're not competing. And being humble is the
being humble,
is the opposite of basically
it.
Being a human being. You're just a human being. No matter how rich, how successful you are still humble and a human being.
Yeah, that is how I preach all the time.
That is mommy. This is why I'm saying, like, let me just tell you guys, let me do a quick pause. What I said, mommy is most of those opposites of the 7 deadly sins. Let me just say the ones I've counted already. With envious of envy, mommy is kind. Mommy has a kind heart. Okay, because I can see how you care for people, even though sometimes you put them above yourself, which is not good, mommy. But you still hold you have a good heart, and you always want to help people no matter who wronged you. So you're always kind. No matter how many people have wronged you, you always still have the mind to give and be kind. Don't sacrifice.
No.
And then with wrath, with anger, mommy is patient. I've never seen a more patient person than mommy. Even if Damien and I, that said Divya, we are shouting, we are misbehaving like children sometimes do. It's mostly the other ones because I'm already a big girl.
I do.
So, mommy.
Mommy.
So, mommy is a patient person. She can tolerate a lot. So, before mommy really gets angry, like when you can say mommy has anger, she has wrath. If you want to say it like that, but mommy doesn't have that.
I don't think I have that.
But till that extent, you have to really annoy mommy very, very much. Wrong mommy very, very much before she actually gets angry with you that way. Because she's patient. She still believes that the person can still change.
Not true.
Or do better any day. Like,
how do you know this?
Yeah, my mother. Duh. Like,
okay.
I see what I see.
So let's go further. Okay, sorry.
You don't want compliments from me.
Okay, sorry, ma. Yes, ma.
You don't want me to show my you don't want me to show that I'm proud of you.
Yes, no, for real.
So, with sloth, the opposite is diligence. Or however you pronounce that. I'm also a pakororo. I don't know how to pronounce that one.
Yeah, monkey must born monkey, so pakororo must born pakororo. Okay.
So, mommy gives all the effort in the world to do something perfectly. I wouldn't call her a perfectionist because sometimes mommy is just a lazy person. Of course, everybody must have their rest day and be lazy.
Yeah.
That is why you don't always see us on that video. If it wasn't for,
so I'm supposed to sleep on Facebook.
if it wasn't for all of us in this house, mommy would be here 24/7. We have to even beg her to stop being so diligent. I'm using the word. She puts a lot of effort in doing things perfectly. She doesn't give up on things very easily. So she always puts more effort to do it well. If she does something, she does it well. There's no time that mommy has done something that was not good enough, like perfect, close to perfect. So then, with greed, with the opposite is charity. You all know what mommy does on these live videos. Mommy is the most generous person I know. she would just give everybody 50,000 naira, 20,000 naira, whatever. If
Naira.
if no
Look at you are
naira,
pronouncing
naira,
our money. Don't let
naira,
Buhari sue you.
Naira.
Naira. Exactly.
Naira. So, mommy, if daddy wasn't here, if I wasn't here, if Demi wasn't here, let me just tell you guys, you all will be rich. Endlessly rich. Mom will just give anybody she has feelings for, like she feels with the person. If they are like having problems and stuff in their life. If it wasn't for us, Mom would just give all her money. She'll give her car, she'll give her house. Mom is very generous.
I really appreciate you guys helping me to control it.
You really have to control it. It's good that you're being kind, but you also have to think about yourself and your family.
I will.
Mommy does think about her family and stuff, but she is very generous. She has a good heart, like I keep saying. I always say it every time I start my talk about mommy. I have to say mommy is a generous person and a very kind-hearted person. So mommy is not greedy at all. Mommy is not greedy at all. Only when it comes to your makeup and your jewelry.
Why would you be using my ring?
Mommy to wear her rings.
She want to.
What is it called?
How can you be wearing my ring and using my makeup? What I am just managing.
Let me forget what I just said. It's a joke. Somebody said that is how Virgo people are. It's true. That's how Virgo people are. Mommy, you're Virgo.
Am I a Virgo? Okay, yeah. Really?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I'm a Virgo. I know. Yeah, is that how they is?
Yeah, most of them are like this. Yes, but yes. So, so yeah, let's go on. I think this is what I said for now. Pride, humility. Mommy, you can see, mommy is generous. Mommy is a humble person, humble individual. So I'm very proud of her because she's very successful. She has worked her way up to her level that she is now, with objections and obstacles, but she still went on. She didn't give up. She put what's it called, effort into her position now, into her status to get up to here. But she's still a humble person. She's a very humble person since I have known her, which is like 16 years now, I think. It's like let's say 21 years I've known mommy. Mommy, I've known you for 21 years, Abby. Yeah, since when we were in Canada.
Years, yeah, since we were in Canada.
We have known each other. So yeah, mommy is a very humble person. I love that about her. So yes.
Thank you.
And you don't waste your money anyhow. Because you have money, don't waste it anyhow. Mommy always thinks about us first before she starts using her money. I mean, not wasting, using her money for her own things like your lashes and all that stuff. Your wigs, mommy. When am I allowed to wear a wig?
You can wear this one now. I'll give you.
No, my hair is too big. My hair is too big. Never mind, guys. I don't want to wear a wig again. Thank you. She's a virtuous woman. Exactly. Mom is the best. So, 2 more, guys. Next is gluttony. I'm sure almost nobody will know this because even mommy...
Gluttony.
Even I really didn't understand like the whole meaning of it. But I looked it up. Gluttony is overconsumption. You are consuming stuff like food, most especially you're consuming food and so much that most of it goes to waste. And that's what most people do nowadays.
Eating too much without giving to the others,
to the needy.
To the needy,
because all these things that you're consuming a lot. You eat whatever, you eat big lobster meal whatsoever, and then most of it goes to waste. Oh, don't start crying.
No, I'm not,
because you are
I'm not.
Over consuming like food, and most of it goes to it because most of those people who like order big meals for whatever reason, because they know they cannot even finish it, most of it will go to waste. And then people who actually need the food, they will not get.
Like all those rich people, if you see their table, they
have a 50-meter long table. It's I don't know.
And the other ones are hungry, very bad.
And this sin withholds food from the needy. Like that, the needy people will not get their own food, you know. So, because they also
think it's good to
that one is
give.
also connected
Very
to
good to
greed, because they are greedy with their food, with their money. It also connects, because why would you buy so much food or eat so much food and not think about the people who actually need it? You're just wasting it for your own selfish interests, for your own selfish needs.
Wow.
Yep. Drop my phone. So sorry.
No wonder.
The
money wouldn't have been able. You wouldn't have been able to explain. Hey.
How long have you been here?
No,
it's just
almost
40.
40. Almost 40 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah,
Then
make it fast.
the opposite of gluttony is moderation. That means what's it called? When you
Moderation.
no, what does it
Because
mean?
those two
It just-
English, I don't know it. I will
It
not
just
lie
means
to
when
Facebook.
you economize.
Okay, economize. Okay,
I'm always
that's
looking for the words.
economize. What is the economize? Moderation is economize.
Yeah, it, like you economize food instead of
Moderate. Okay, I know that. Okay, now the Sean make the thing can't look big. I know about moderate it. Moderate. Yeah, put it.
Moderate it.
Mommy. Moderation just means you just eat the food that you really need to feel satisfied.
Yeah,
and
it's
then
the English that I know.
Yeah.
Okay, it's the
You
moderation.
are
Let's not talk.
Thank you.
No, I'm just trying to understand it very well.
Yes,
I'm in school. Are you in school? Why not come here and sit down?
Or go.
I'm here to learn now. If I'm in school,
go.
I'm not asking my teacher question. It's not good now. I have to tell her the kind of English I understand. If I say to moderation like you now, when we say all the English, you know it, but when you come back from school, you don't even know what your teacher taught you because you were unable to. You know, say now daddy, but it.
Mommy is losing her breath, guys. Oh God, bear with me, guys. This lady, she won't kill me with laugh. Mommy's doing her moderate it. It's called Mommy being moderate.
It's your father. That is how he does.
Mommy being
All the time he's laughing at me with English.
It's
That's
true that
he does not
you
understand.
have no reason to laugh because you yourself, if I see the captions that you put on Facebook,
So let's go further. Let's
Okay,
go further.
sorry, guys.
So that will not take long.
Sorry. So, Mommy, it's like you said to moderate it. Moderate is adjective. You are moderate.
Okay, not just go that side of adjective. Now me not go let them see me finish. No worry. Just oh, this message is supposed to be very, very
It's supposed to
important.
be serious, but you are
Go.
most of the time.
Stop the one when I don't know.
So
Go
yeah,
ahead.
try if you think you just buy too much food and consume too much of it, and then still waste most of it, because you know if you buy too much from the shop, you're taking away the opportunity for others. Like you take all the cheap stuff, for example, all the cheap stuff, you just pack, even if you just need 2, you take 10 of them, of the chicken maybe, for example. Chicken has sale €5 instead of €20. You would take, instead of, you just need 2 for your food today, you take 20. And then the people, all of them, you just carry all of them because they're cheap, it's on sale, Mommy. You're looking at the comments for somebody to start.
No, I'm understanding.
Okay,
you. I'm
so
listening.
so like what I mean is overconsumption and overindulgence. You go to the shop, they sale food chicken for €5 instead of €20, for example, okay, which is a big opportunity for somebody who is not that rich, who is rather poor, to have a food chicken in their tummy, you know, to eat a food chicken, because instead of €20 you just pay €5 for chicken. And then the people who actually can afford the normal price of the chicken will just go and see the chicken, like there are 10 of them, they'll just take all of them, all the chicken, because they are cheaper now. They'll just take all of it, take them home, and take away the opportunity for the needy people to buy the cheap food chicken. You know what I mean? And so that is what it means. And then at the end of the day, you only needed 2. At the end of the day, you take all of them home, you only use 2 of them. You will not eat food chicken for the next 2 weeks, and then all of them
Get wasted
for the
also,
waste.
yeah.
And then
that
the
is
people,
not allowed. So
That's
children
allowed.
of these days, please learn how to, maintain it, because you don't economize,
moderate.
even real life children of these days don't know how to economize anymore. They want to lavish, they want to finish, they are not planning for tomorrow. There is one thing that one of the Austrian was very, very proud of me that time. He said, I plan for even in 2 years time, 3 years time, I'm secured. I plan for next year, 2 years time, 3 years time already. Okay, but children of these days want to finish, don't worry, especially Austrian children, the government will pay or whatever, but you don't know what tomorrow is going to bring. So economize and maintain it, and it will benefit you a lot. Invest in people, most especially children of these days, because Michelle is also a child. Michelle is also learning it. Invest in human being. Don't use all you have for your own stomach. Invest in human being. The best investment you can ever make on life in this life is investing in other human being. And that is why Michelle is using this opportunity. Maybe she's also coming on the platform on on KO Family Program to tell you guys the plan she have with her charity organization, because it's very much registered. It took so long time for the document to come from Abuja, very fully registered officially. So charity organization is about to start now, because we've been waiting for the document to come out. So tell them the plan, though you will still go to KO Family Program.
Should I not finish the last and then I'll go to
which one is
just
it's
lost,
not done?
Lost is the last
okay
one.
Lost. Okay, go ahead.
So guys, try not to withhold food from the needy.
Okay,
just buy what you need and then leave the rest for the other people. That is for that. That is that. And last of the 7 deadly sins, the 7th sin is lust.
okay.
Lust is originally sexual desire, overly sexual desire and sexual want, but it's also it has other vices like desire for money, desire for fame, desire for power. Like you desire that very, very much, and you go out of your way to do that, and you are just like, without even thinking about it, you want it, but without thinking about it. No, it's just the desire that you have. So yeah, there's not much to say about it.
Okay.
The opposite of lust is chastity, which just means to hold back from desire, like don't overdo it. If you want something, you work for it, but don't start a fireman. I'm already speaking German. And all of a sudden, you just have this strong desire to do that or that, and gain that or that, but you don't really do anything. It's just your mind that is like the desire, and then you, without having any plan, just fantasy, and all that stuff. So withhold from that. Be content and work for it. It's mostly regarded to like sexual desire, on
Lost on anything.
Yeah, so
yeah, which is very common.
I think chastity is actually chastity is something with wait. Just give me 1 second. So this is the last thing I'll just talk about.
Thank you all so much for joining. Thank you. Mr. T is there.
So refraining from all those exaggerating, excessive stuff and sexual intercourse. Refraining from sexual intercourse is chastity. I don't know. It's mostly regarded to, lust is regarded to that, but yeah, it has to do also with desire for money and fame, power, all that stuff. So guys, that was the end of our talking about the 7 deadly sins. I hope you guys enjoyed this little long talk that we had. And I hope you learned from it. And if you feel I spoke about you or I mentioned like any of your personal issues, please try to change for the better. It can only better your life, brighten up your life.
Okay, so talk then about the charity organization, because it's all about what we are talking about today. Kind of fall in place. So what is your plan for how are you intending to help your mate and to help mother? Because when you were planning about this charity organization, you said the less privileged, the children,
mostly children
and
pregnant
women and like widows and all those,
people who
like mothers, let's say mothers.
Yes. So my plan from the beginning was to help those people, like the less privileged mothers, children, and widows, mothers. And so it took us long time to make it official, an official organization. And I would really, really love for all of you to just help with anything that you have, to support me, to support others. It's been a while, and I really, really want to fulfill this dream of mine to help the children. We are building. Are we still building?
We are building, but right now, like this very month,
We just want
already organized somebody who will be going to
will be going
look for people who need.
Yes.
So as
We have
from this
electricity.
month, we're going to be going either on the streets or anywhere, wherever we can find anybody who is in need, and start giving them big amount of money
Before you build your own charity.
before she
yeah.
build a charity organization.
That will
So
take another
the
time.
person will be going anywhere to look for anybody to give
Exactly.
big amount of money. If it is student, to pay their school fees,
Yes.
if it is a mother, to
that is what
give
I
them
really
money
want
to
to
start
do.
business.
So we'll start with just giving really people in need, like the people in need, just give them money. Orphans, widows, pregnant women, the ones.
So
who
because
really
it's
need
true
children,
on the
because
street, we'll be able to gather the children that we might have to take, and we have already started the building already for the small charity organization that Michelle can handle.
Yes.
You know.
I would really love for most of you to support me with my dream, because it's a really, really desire, like heart. It's from my heart desire. It's my heart desire to be of help, to help children, young children who don't have any choice and opportunities in life, to give them an opportunity and a choice in life. So, because it all started when I visited Nigeria in 2017. But I will talk about it another time, maybe tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'll talk about it more. So please think about it. If you really, really want to help, tomorrow is I'll be live after school. Talk about it. Please be there if you are willing to help. It would really, really warm my heart, and I would love you all for that. I will be very, very grateful, forever grateful for everybody who helps me to support them. So thank you so much. Thank you for being here and sharing this video today. I hope you really enjoyed this topic. I
enjoyed it.
Yes, mommy.
I enjoyed it. Thank you so much, my love. I'm very proud of you.
Thank you.
Mwah. You are the best.
Thank you. You're also the best.
So happy to have you.
So, guys,
Big girl.
I will see you guys.
Thank you all so
tomorrow.
much. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Love is a beautiful thing. Don't get it twisted.